in 1970, more than 80% of men were married by the age of 30. Today, it's only 23%. What is going on out there?
Woo-hoo!
I'm gonna let you speak on it now.
Social media.
Ladies first.
Social media.
Yeah.
I say social media because you know, it gives people the opportunity to compare what they have. Okay. And what they say, comparison is the thief of joy.
Say it again.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
100.
Okay. So social media is giving all of these married people and all of these relationships giving everybody the opportunity to compare what they already have and feel like that they deserve more, or feel like they not getting enough, or feel like they deserve better.
Mhm.
And the temptation, it's everything is so easily accessible via social media. You've been married 10, 15 years. Now, social media has become this big thing over the past 5 years. And, you looking at your wife every day, and, she done had 4 kids, and, the titties ain't sitting how they used to. Do you know what I'm saying? She done ate too many loaded baked potatoes. And
She said loaded down.
Yeah. All you're doing, you scrolling on your timeline, and you seeing all these girls with these nice, tight, right bodies, boobs sitting up, ass is sitting out, and they are accessible. You know what I mean? These women are accessible to you. So absolutely, especially to a weak man. You know what I mean? A man that lacks faith.
Fake accessible as well.
Yes. Yeah. A man that lacks faith, a man that lacks consistency, a man that lacks discipline. Yes, he is going to compare what he has at home to everything that's on Instagram. And I do believe that is what's affecting a lot of our men from getting married and staying married. Okay?
Man.
Okay, let's talk about staying married.
You be spitting hot fire today.
It's not about getting married, because, motherfuckers can get married. We just talked about the Jello Ball just married a girl for 2 weeks and left.
Right.
We ain't talking about getting married. We want to talk about staying married, because that's where the meat and potatoes at.
Right. And every relationship back in the day, they was kind of different. And I agree with you.
And the women put up with a lot more.
And the women put up with a lot more. And I agree with you, because the thing is, somebody said that, like what you said is like, I saw something on social media saying, we get these dopamine hits.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful woman at your house, and you got a man that's doing everything.
Yep.
But every time you log on social media, somebody got a bigger house.
Yep.
Somebody got a taller man.
Mhm.
Somebody got the man is toned up.
Yeah.
They are going on vacation for, a few more times than you already do. So initially, when you look at that, it don't make sense, because you're like, nah, this is just for this is just whatever it is. But the constant hits, the dopamine levels, every time you log on, you're seeing something that is according to the algorithm.
Yep.
Now you see that, you like it, it's in your algorithm, because you done swapped a couple times.
Yep.
And now the algorithm is feeding you with that.
Yeah.
And now subconsciously, because your subconscious is alive, you subconsciously think that is what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So now your actions towards your wife, your husband, and your situation, you probably live in a 3-bed house, and you looking, and it's a dope house.
Yeah.
And, and you work so hard, you're looking at it, all of a sudden it look like a shack.
Yep.
You're looking at your car, you thinking, I deserve a better car or whatever.
Mhm.
Now you're looking at every situation, and you thinking you got to elevate. Now you're acting different.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Hotline.
And I was
hotline.
spitting.
Yeah. Y'all cut. Get it off your chest podcast.
Hotline, what we got on the phone?
Pre, hello.
Hey,
Hey,
how's
what
it
going on, Pre?
Nothing much.
What you got for us today, girl? Tell me you want to chime in on something good. Come on with it. Come on with it.
You know I do, boo. So I think that, I think about intentional dating. So back in the day, courting was the essential key and function
Mm-hmm.
into dating that led to marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, I don't believe it's not all men, it's not all women. That is not the forefront. It's really not, because you have some people that rather, I want you to play wifey, but I don't want to put the ring on the finger.
That's
I
true.
want you to come over here and, dick me down, I want you to pay for this, but nobody is moving with intentionality to ever really get to where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's almost like they want the milk for free though, but they don't want to buy the cow. Because it's
Exactly.
either for me, you gotta buy me or you gotta peace out. So back in the day, like when you look at your grandparents, like you see your grandparents was married 64, 65 years. But what did that look like back in the day?
Yeah.
Like Manya said, it's social media, it's a dopamine hit, it's a lot of stuff because you're trying to see you got something in front of you, but you're seeing something in somebody else that's better than what you got. You miss your blessing by doing that.
Yep.
But I just feel that it's not intentional moving like it should be, like courtship.
Yep.
Some people don't know what real courtship is.
Yep.
Some people don't know what intentional moving and intentional dating truly is.
Yep.
Like, and it don't take a man long before he knows that he wants to marry a woman.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Just like it don't take a woman long to know she gonna sleep with somebody, sleep with a guy. But like I said, it's not in the era of our grandparents.
Yeah, I honestly think a lot of men lack courtship because everything is so easy. Even though,
Right.
like I said, the comparison is the thief of joy, and that's what the social media is giving a lot of people these days. However, men don't, it's giving them access. So they don't know how to court and properly get a girl and take her out and text appropriately and spend the ultimately the right amount of time with a woman that he's courting, because everything comes so easy.
Right.
They got women. Some
Okay.
women give it up easy. You ain't got to take her on no dates. You ain't got to buy nothing. And she look just as good as the one who requires all of that. So it's a crazy. The social media thing. It's a crazy world. It really is.
It really is that, but I just feel like too, if a man wants you, he gonna come get you.
Oh,
He gonna text appropriately. He ain't gonna send no dick pics. He's gonna be just a gentleman.
Please don't send no dick pics.
Would you keep a man if he sent you a?
No, ain't nobody sent me no dick pic. No.
Please don't send no, fellas. Please don't send no dick pics.
No. The
Please.
guy that I
going to
talked
jail.
to, he has never done that. He's a total gentleman.
Oh,
He has never done it.
You gonna click your phone and it's gonna be in there like that.
He better no. That's not even in his character to do some stuff like that.
Yeah, so, no, that's a big ick.
What you say?
Yeah, the sending dick pics. That's a big no. That's ultimate no.
It's a hell no, because I get turned off real quick. That's a no. Because for me, if you can send that to dick pic to me, you can send it up to 50 other girls.
Exactly. That's what they do. That's why they do it.
Nothing to the imagination. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they do it. Now, Apri, we got a comment that says, buying the cow today is buying women bags. Then you get the cow. So you buy a woman a bag and then you get the cow. Or you pay a bill. Or you can pay a bill and you get the cow.
So you only worth like $150, $200?
Or depending on how much the bag is. You got some $50,000 bags out here. And then it says, and then the rest of the comment says, back then you had to buy the cow by committing. So that's the difference. So the difference with the cows today, you got to buy a bag, pay some bills, and boom, you get what you want. But back then you had to actually commit to get what you want.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
And here the thing is, like, I think, like, I'm an independent woman. I date. I do. But here the thing is if all you could do for me is buy me a bag and pay my bill, I can do that shit myself. I need you to apply pressure in other ways. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that buying bag stuff, paying bills, like, I pay my own bills. There's nothing wrong with it. But when you say, okay, let's intentionally date, I'm looking at marriage. Okay, then that's a different conversation. That's a different wavelength of, you know what I'm saying, of dating.
Mm-hmm.
But you just ask a nigga to buy you a bag and pay your damn light bill. Like, girl, please.
Exactly. Yeah. So the girls, I think everybody need to tighten up, One thing I could say is the younger generation, they don't have those back in the day morals. They back in the day is nowhere near like, older people back in the day. So we got a comment. It says, my grandma had 2 baby daddies and still got married. Marriage was a societal exception in the 50s, so that's
Right.
just what it was.
Right. Look, as I say, look at the African culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's
Every
going on
other
with that?
culture
That
like
means they ain't out here doing that because they expect to, marry rich. It ain't just you just gonna come over here, you gonna marry my daughter. No, you got the bride price. You got to bring stuff to the family. It's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't doing that in America.
no, not the
They not.
Americans. So, words from the wise. Get you an African man. My man Munyon here is single and available, ladies.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey man, hey, look, you're gonna have problems. Look, here's the thing. You're gonna get problems. Whoever you do decide to be with, it's gonna come. Like I always like to say that whoever you do decide to be with, it's gonna be some kind of sacrifice and it's gonna be some kind of issues. And I think sometimes the issue with us people is we expect to go to where there is zero problems. Whatever situation you choose to be with a poor dude, there going to be some repercussions, some advantages and disadvantages. You choose to be with a dude that got a lot of money, you're going to have some advantages and disadvantages. So
Right.
it's just a matter of choosing your pain. And I feel like sometimes these days people are very uncomfortable with choosing their pain. But I want to take a lot of the conversation because you on call. I'm going to let you speak, caller.
You good? No, I hear exactly what you're saying, but I just feel like this, like, you gotta just when you intentionally date, take that time to get to know that person as much as you can daily. You know what I'm saying? Like, see more of them. You know what I mean? Because
Yep.
the thing is, it's more than just, oh, can you come pay my bill?
Yep.
But I want to know how was your day? Like, how was your mental health?
Right. Did you eat? Something
Did
good.
you eat? Did you get home safely? It's
Something
like
good.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
really just think about the black man. Like, how was work today? Like, let's talk about. Let me help you unpack that suitcase so you ain't got to unpack that shit yourself,
Exactly.
or try to hold it, and then all of a sudden you a ticking time bomb and you combust,
Ooh.
and then I gotta get the remnant pieces of that, and I gotta try to put you back together again.
That's deep.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's deep. That's
Yeah.
deep.
That is, it's just, I mean, it don't matter. You knew who you was dealing with when you was messing with them. You knew who they were.
Exactly.
Either if they
Absolutely.
had money or not. But at the same time, I know money is not everything. Yes, you do have to have it to be sustainable in life and to do things that you need, get things that you need and things that you want. But you ought to know who you're dealing with.
Exactly.
But at the
Right.
same time, you got to take your time. I mean,
Take your time. Words
you got to
words
do it.
from the wise. Words from our sister Apri.
Yeah, we
Take your
appreciate you
time and continue to date.
to
Continue
You
to date.
got
do
to.
your thing and be intentional. We appreciate that.
We
That's
do.
you always got some
Yeah.
insightful conversations for us.
Yes, you
Something
do.
to think about. That's real deep right there.
That's real deep. We respect that, Apri. Okay, Apri. Well, we appreciate your call. Okay, honey. Like
Thank you.
always.
Always.
We
Yes,
appreciate you
ma'am.
for being in the chat. And if we don't talk to you in the next upcoming weeks, you have a Merry Christmas to you and yours.
You too.
Thank
Have
you.
fun and be safe.
That's
Bye-bye.
what's up.
Bye-bye.
Shout outs to the comment section. Shout
to the
outs to
comments.
Apri.
Shout out to Apri. That was a gem.
That was a gem. And I this is what I gotta say, because I did not want to interrupt our caller, our very one and only caller, but I just wanted to say, listen. Listen.
Come on with it.
Nothing is new under the sun.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? People going to require the same kind of attention. People going to require the same kind of love or whatever. It's just a different dynamic of the same thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I feel like as a man, you still have to be able to provide. You still have to be able to have a top mouthpiece. You still got to be able to have be charismatic and still be able to do some of the same things that Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all them dudes from back was doing. You can't just be out here lurking, because you can, back in the day, you see a lady, you got a top mouthpiece, hey, how you doing, shut up? We have a conversation. Now you could just hop in somebody's DM, but what's going to carry you after that?
Right.
When you be dealing with that same.
Exactly.
So it's a different dynamic. I understand that.
It is.
But essentially, nothing is new under the sun. It's the same thing done differently. So y'all got to study the game. It's like, listen, if you have a computer chip from 1999, it's not going to work in 2025. You have to upgrade your system.
Yeah, of course.
You have to upgrade your CPU.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You have to upgrade your game and how you deal with something.
Your
Look,
mind.
I'm Unc. They call me Unc, right? I'm in my 40s. I can't still be rocking how I was rocking 1996 and still be having the same raps and still be having the same conversation. I have to upgrade myself, but still be able to keep my essence as like I'm an older statesman. I can't be trying to rock and find your place. Find your place. It's 2025. It's spooky out here, but at the same time, find your space and you know what I'm saying, and do what you got to do. But
do what you got to
be
do.
all right.
Do what you got to do. We got a comment. Our last comment we're gonna read for the day. It says, "Y'all romanticizing the past and shaming women. Hoes have existed in every era." Clock that, okay? Yeah.
Right.
You are right. The hoes has been hoeing since the 1900s. Okay?
Since not the 19s, since the 18s, since the 17s and the 16s, and yonder before that.
1000 BC, as far as we know. Well,
hoeing gonna be hoeing and pimping gonna be pimping since pimping was pimping.
The hoes been hoeing since biblical times, as far as from what we can read.
Let's not forget about that.
Yes, it's been in your Bibles. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing new under the sun, like my boy Munyon always say. And everything is being recycled. So y'all best bet is to stay grounded. Stay grounded, stay 10 toes down, and do what's best for you, man. Do what's best for you. Evaluate your situation. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like that may just be our time, y'all.
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, I want to touch on me and Munyon. We've been dressing alike the last few episodes, but it has not been on purpose. It's just been happening. It's just been happening.
Just show up.
We've been feeling the red and black tonight. And Munyon has on his custom gear, which he makes. Stay positive, enjoy life. Munyon, tell the people where they can get something like that from.
Y'all can hit me up on Instagram right now because the website is down. Hit me on Instagram. Tell me what y'all want. There's a whole lot of different things.
Yeah.
Socks, shorts, hats, whatever. Hit me up on the Instagram and I'm going to get you right, baby. This what we doing. Stay positive, enjoy life. Stay positive.
I love it. I love it. It looks so great. Of course, you know me. I just got my little Bulls thing. Shout out to the rack. Shout out to Chicago.
Talk about this.
But of course,
it
is Christmas time, and y'all know that your girl have to make those Christmas candles. Okay, so we got some Christmas candles here. Look at how cute. That is a cup of hot chocolate. And I wish it wasn't in the box so y'all can look at it, but that is a cup of hot chocolate. And those are available for purchase on my website, perfect-ioncollection.com. And then we got some Christmas trees. And then we got some other stuff up here. Everything that you purchase from my website is already going to come in a gift box for Christmas because I love the Christmas season. Okay. And just to give y'all one last heads up that Christmas does fall on a Thursday, but we will not be filming on December 25th due to the holiday. So we're gonna get that episode knocked out earlier in the week, maybe on Monday or something of that sort.
We're gonna give y'all the heads up. Y'all subscribe so you can get the comment. You can get the notification pop up when we go live. So y'all subscribe right now. Go click on the goddamn thing, subscribe, because we don't know when we gonna do it, but if you subscribe already, you're gonna get the notification. Now we live and y'all can chime in the comment section and call us.
And that's that word. Until then, ladies and gentlemen,
we're gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.